What's up, guys? Gonna do a short video overview or review of the FMA Maritime. This is the Maritime that I have set up right now. It's the FMA medium large. See if you can see that has a mold in there for the size and the brand. As you can see, it says FMA medium large. First impressions of this helmet, it did come off as rather cheap feeling. I'm going to go over some of the parts that are good versus the others. The shell is pretty thin. However, because the rails are so thick, you can't really flex the helmet at all. So it's really solid in that regard. The stock night vision shroud, it had a replica VAS, was plastic, and the screws had been painted over and the nuts had been painted over, and it was really just cheap feeling. So I replaced it with an OpsCore VAS shroud there, as you can see. The stock pads are actually really nice. These aren't the stock pads, these are real OpsCore pads I put in there, but the stock pads are just fine, so I wouldn't worry about replacing those. I just found these for a pretty nice price, so I bought them. The rails are probably the best thing about the Maritime, or the FMA Maritime. They're really high quality, very thick. I've had them off the helmet. They don't really flex a whole lot, and they accept all of the accessories that I've tried putting on there just fine. Definitely no wobble as far as accessories go. So the rails are definitely the high point, and compared to the Dragon Red Maritime rails, these seem to be a lot better shape than the Dragon Red from what I've seen from pictures. The AUK dial and the fit band is alright. Usually on the Emerson replicas, this is a rubberized dial, but this is just plastic. I do have a OpsCore fit band coming in, so I'll let you guys know how that fits once it gets here. The shell color is actually really nice. I don't want to take this first beer cover, but the shell cover is pretty much spot on to from what I've seen of the real Maritimes, so I wouldn't worry too much about having to paint it, versus the Dragon Red is just a horrible color starting out. So yeah, this is how I have it set up. Princeton Tech Charge Pro, IR flag on either side. This is the FMA Hel-Star 5, pretty nice. Various functions. I did a video at night over the functions it has, but here they are again. It has a strobe, flashes from white to green on that, and then just a solid green there, and then it has IR capability there. Really nice strobe. I was pretty impressed with it. I think it looks great on fast helmets such as this Maritime, and I'm using an FMA L4 G24 as well. So there is the Maritime, and the first beer helmet cover is in Ranger Green, and it is a size medium large. As you can see, it does fit rather loosely, and it kind of crowds over the rails, but all the Velcro is where it should be, so it's not really a huge deal. A small medium might fit better, but I'm not in a hurry to test that out and have it be too small. I do still have my airframe. It's a TMC airframe. You guys know how it's set up. New thing for this, since I did move the OpsCore VAS shroud over there, I got a Wilcox L4 3-hole shroud. You guys have probably seen the older one I had, and it had a different color. It was like a lighter tan up here, and then kind of a gold, and they updated the color, and I think it looks a lot better. It does take my FMA L4 G24 fine. Actually, I prefer these L4 shrouds versus the VAS, because depending on what arm you're using, with the VAS shroud, your arm can just wobble in place. That's why I have this foam pad that OpsCore includes with the VAS shroud. But with this and the L4 G24, you have this rubber buffer here, and it kind of coincides with that. So once you put these in here, you do have to kind of press down pretty hard, or it won't really walk in there. And it's a very stable platform. So yeah, thanks for watching. That's a little update video and kind of a short review of the FMA Maritime. Please rate, comment, and subscribe.